The sun is the quintessence of life. It powers existence, powers phenomena, powers nature, powers motion, powers us, powers life. However, there are some states in India that need more power. On the fringes of Indian states are the regions of Bhora Kalan, Bhangrola, Kheri Kalan and Jewar. Here, primary healthcare centers power the community's health and well-being in more ways than one. Yet the change in patterns of power and electricity are impacting the primary healthcare center's ability to serve that very community. A 2021 study found that roughly 44% of India's primary health centers lack a steady and steadfast electric supply, exceedingly affecting their functionality.
Whatever central government and state government programs of concerning health, these places are the first point of contact with the public and the patient.
It is almost catering to more than 3 lakh of population, and we have daily OPD of 250 to 300 patient.
हमारी जो पीएचसी है ये 22 गांवों की पीएचसी है, 22 गांव इसके अंदर आते हैं, इसलिए इस पीएचसी का बहुत ही ज़्यादा महत्व है। कई बार तो ऐसा होता है जो इंजेक्शन आते थे ना जी, जो डोज कुछ ऐसी डोज होती है जो वो सिर्फ जो है ना लो टेम्परेचर में रुक सकती है, हाई टेम्परेचर होने से वो ख़राब हो जाती है। तो कई बार जो है ना बर्फ़ लगा के भी उनको रखना पड़ता था जब लाइट नहीं होती थी।
Volvo's dream of a greener, better and a more sustainable India is what led to the conceptualization and birth of the Powering Life initiative. The need for a sustainable and abundant future has been the driving force behind our plans for this movement.
Even if there are no power cuts, they have a lot of requirement for power. Thought, why not support these public health centers by making them self-dependent as far as energy is concerned.
The idea of solar panels came in for the healthcare centers because solar panels make them powered by the energy which is coming directly from the atmosphere, from the sunlight, which is very renewable. It's not adding to the carbon footprint, it is not adding to any more pollutions there, and it makes these centers independent from power related issues. And hence this idea of installing solar panels at the healthcare centers, and healthcare centers are like they power life, and that is why we are calling them as Powering Life.
At the cusp of 2020, the world was pulled into a state of disarray. As the focal point of medical aid for several communities, these primary health centers played a paramount role in the war against the coronavirus. In dire times, we must evaluate the basic right to basic resources, including the need for basic power supplies. Beneath the struggle of these challenging conditions lies a ray of hope. Solar power is an offering by nature with an unmatched potential to improve the lives of humankind. And given its limitless disposition, we have only scratched its surface so far. We at Volvo have envisioned a brighter, powerful India. To make that our reality, we have set goals to lead through sustainability. With robust plans to become a circular business, we have moved every gear and are accelerating towards an empowered India.
India is a country which is abundant with solar power, and I think we can really, now the technology has come to a state where we can really leverage this, and as we move forward, whether it is as a corporate or as an individual, we should try and see how we can promote this movement from a grid energy to a renewable source of energy. We have taken a pledge to become a climate neutral company by 2040. And we really acknowledge that we are part of the problem. Being a mobility solution or a car manufacturer, we understand our responsibility, and hence we believe we should also act for us towards the solution. And that is something that we believe very deeply. And as you know, Volvo is known for safety for a very long time, but we are now saying that we should be committing towards sustainability as deeply as we commit towards safety.
This is the 7th Sustainable Developmental Goal, which says that everybody on this earth should have affordable and clean energy. And we are helping the humanity to have a better environment, future generation to have lesser of carbon footprint or lesser of chemicals in life.
These 4 centers are just a start. We would like to add more areas, add more places where as an organization we can try to contribute from our side and try to power life in future and continue powering life.
मैं आपकी कंपनी को, वोल्वो कंपनी को अपनी तरफ से, अपने गांव की तरफ से, अपने एरिया की तरफ से धन्यवाद देता हूं।
We chose solar energy since it keeps in line with our ambition to remain sustainable. Solar produces no pollution while generating power. The quantum of power an hour's worth of sunlight striking the earth produces is more than that consumed by the world in a year. These conditions allow the primary health centers to be energy independent and minimize costs while reducing their carbon footprint. Since the introduction of the Powering Life initiative, life at these primary health centers is looking brighter. Medical staff and officials have grown more hopeful in their ability to serve the communities better. They now have greater dreams of providing far-reaching aid to all those in the neighboring villages. It doesn't end here. We have grand dreams for a cleaner and greener planet, one where sustainability comes naturally and with ease. And to do so, we look to continue channeling significant efforts into achieving this green vision and taking steps towards a brighter tomorrow. One where the sun powers health, powers welfare, powers progress, powers change, powers life.